Well, my name is Tony Whitten. I'm the Managing Director of Rosie Holidays. We are a tourism and hospitality company based in Nandi. We're involved with inbound tourism. We have a series of tourist resorts out in the outer islands, and we've had a partnership now with Sea Mercy for the last 2 years. I think it was probably about 6 months before Fiji experienced its most devastating cyclone in history. Richard was coming. He was talking about the power of mobilizing a whole series of yachts, the power that these vessels have in being able to be first response after a major climatic event. One of the things that are very important to our company is that Rosie Holidays really believes that tourism is a force for good. That we're an island that is very, very tiny. If you ever look at, it's almost like dropping a speck of sand in a 30 meter swimming pool to actually give you our location in the Pacific. We believe that through our services, which is through tourism, that we have the capacity to be able to provide employment to so many Fijians, to be able to provide an income, and through that they can then improve the social and economic well-being of every Fijian. And so when Richard was talking about Sea Mercy, we thought what an amazing opportunity for us to be able to support the work of Sea Mercy in terms of logistical assistance and also fundraising assistance. And so we said, listen, we will help with your volunteers when they arrive, transport them. We'll help with your volunteers to have accommodation when they're in Nandi. We can connect you to the right people in government to be able to assist in terms of mobilization. Little did we know that in about 6 months' time that we would be, through Cyclone Winston, that we'd be absolutely fully immersed in this partnership. And Rosie Holidays did a drive with all our major tour wholesaler partners. We reached out to Expedia, we reached out to House of Travel, some of our major wholesale partners, and we said, listen, we're partnering, we've just had a catastrophic cyclone that's come through. We are partnering with Sea Mercy. We need your help to be able to send tents. So not only those brands, but we had a whole host of other brands that send clothes, send tents, provided groceries, and we ourselves, amongst our own staff, we all contributed 30,000 towards Sea Mercy. The magic with Sea Mercy is their first response. Fiji has over 300 islands. It's very, very spread, and when you have a catastrophic cyclone that can come through the whole islands, you will find that initially a lot of government resources are really done in the main island. It's these folks here in the Lomaiviti group and in the Lau group, like here in Baitiki, that are absolutely isolated. And a lot of times when there's a major cyclone comes through, they will not see anyone, any major organization come through for about 3 to 4 weeks. In which case, a lot of times they've run out of water, run out of food, their boats have been destroyed, their forms of transportation has been destroyed. And so I think, as we saw at Nengani today, they experienced a major catastrophic blow to their village where every single home was destroyed. And then 3 days later, see a group of boats just literally rock up onto the beach and say, we're from Sea Mercy and we're here to help. And when we were talking to the village elder today, he initially thought that these were officials that were coming from aid agencies to maybe do a report, take some photos. But the folks from Sea Mercy said, no, we're not here to take photos. We're here to actually find out what do you need. And right there and then, tents were supplied, water was provided, and groceries right there and then for that period. And then the whole rebuilding program happened. So I think that's the magic of Sea Mercy. That a lot of times, even in our own companies, that we live in these metropolitan main centers of the two big islands, and we've forgotten that there's hundreds and thousands of people that are in these maritime islands that are literally disconnected from any form of assistance. And Sea Mercy bridges that gap to say, okay, these are the first response groups that can go out there, that can go and offer assistance. So I think there's tremendous power in that mobilization, and I think the very essence that Sea Mercy is trying to promote and cultivate here in the South Pacific, and in particular Fiji.